right, let's call this meeting to order. Seeing as I'm here. We stand for the pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I want to welcome you all here to our special meeting. I want to thank you for coming, and hope you all had a good Thanksgiving. So we're going to have our meeting tonight, as you can see from the agenda, is for the election of special officers. And we'll start with, we have the chairman, vice chairman, and the secretary. Yes?
According to the legal opinion we got, and according to our bylaws, we should be electing interim
Yes, and then,
officers tonight.
yep, and then on the next meeting, we will, I believe the words he used,
First regularly scheduled.
yeah, but
meeting.
he used the word to, I'm trying to think of the exact word he used there. Basically codify the events that we have here. Let's see, look at the wording. Anybody else wants to read ahead? Go right. Interim to the first regular, at which time the commission should ratify its actions at the earlier special meeting. So what we should do is we elect the officers today, and then we ratify the vote that we took tonight at the next special, at the next regularly special, or regular scheduled meeting. Everybody in agreement? Anybody not? Okay,
That's according to town attorney.
that's according to the town attorney.
And our bylaws. And our
And our
bylaws,
bylaws.
which say we elect officers at the first regularly scheduled meeting.
Yeah, but it was, that got messed up, so anybody that doesn't know, the reason that we didn't do that at the last meeting was because the meeting was scheduled for, I believe, the 16th, and the people that were newly elected didn't get seated until the 17th. So, kinda made it, it was an odd situation. Okay? All right. So the first one would be filling the chairman's position. Do you have any nominations? Yes.
I'd like to nominate Joseph Maselli for the position of chairman. And I hope we can hear from the candidate or candidates why they want to be in that position.
Okay.
I'd like to make a nomination also
Okay.
for Adam Stewart.
Okay. Do we have a second for Joseph Maselli?
I can second myself, it's actually not
I
required.
second, Joe.
Thank you, it's actually, a second is not required in a ballot for Robert's rules. But thank you, Commissioner Coates.
Okay. Because out of fairness, is there a second for Adam Stewart?
Yeah, I'll second.
Okay. I'm just taking some notes here. Okay, does the board want discussion? Or do we close it and just vote?
I'd love to hear from the people who've been nominated, why they want to be chairman.
Fair enough. Joe?
Go ahead, sir.
Go ahead. You nominate.
So 2 years ago, in my role as a dad mainly, I became very active in the meetings that were taking place, actually surrounding the SRO position at the time. I never, as a high school, was a teacher, then a high school principal, and as a dad, really thought about getting into elected office. It was was never really my intent. But after speaking at some of those meetings, I received several encouraging phone calls and visits asking me to join the police commission. And I have enjoyed my 2 years here. I have no higher political aspirations. I don't need another leadership experience. I keep pretty busy Monday through Friday. However, given where our commission is, based on my 2 years with the commission, I honestly feel that I am the person that is best fit to take the next steps. There's been a kind of a gray cloud over the commission for various reasons over the last couple of years. A lot of disservice to the election with some very unkind rhetoric. I think that as a balanced person with no personal agenda, I've been transparent with everybody. I feel that I'm in touch with the families in town and what they need. In my role as a school administrator, I am familiar with how a community should operate, certainly how meetings should be run. I feel that with my positive attitude, and for those of you that don't know, I am unaffiliated, so as nonpartisan as you can get. And I have been nonpartisan in my 2 years. If you look at my voting record, I really don't pay attention to party lines. I vote with a balance of supporting my constituents, but also with my understanding of what communities need, my knowledge of how the commission and the police department work. So the reason I'm accepting the nomination tonight is I feel it's very important to have a positive attitude with a transparent agenda, efficiently run meetings, and some good open communication with the public. So that's why I'm accepting the nomination tonight. Thank you.
Did you get all that,
Brian?
Brian? Brian?
I got it all, thank you. Sorry,
Okay.
I had to unmute.
All right, thank you.
Didn't want to say that again.
My name's Adam Stewart. I've lived in this town for 30 years. I was a police officer for 25 of it. I really do understand the culture of policing, the nature of our police department. I understand how policing functions, and I understand how this community works. As comes up many times, there's the concern about the school resource officers. I wrote the grant for the first school resource officer program that we have in this town. I have been a huge advocate for our community policing program. I believe that it is a foundation of our department, or at least a very big piece of it. I also understand how budgets work. I understand the police department budget. I also understand the needs of a community and its limitations. And I believe that through a strong commission that can look at those finances and can look at the workings of the police department as it is, I think that we as a commission can do much more for the town in its sense of what's going on and why things are being spent, why the officers are needed. And I have no political agenda. As many of you know, what you see is what you get. And I speak my mind, but I also, can, look at things and say, whether I think they're the best idea doesn't necessarily mean it's not the best idea for the town or for the police department, and I'll go that way. And for some people think that, the issue of the boat, nothing personal, I know you didn't like that.
Not personal.
It's not your legacy, I know that. But the boat, I believed it was a good deal. And that went against a lot of things that, all parties, both parties were saying. I thought it was a good deal for the town, and that's the way I went, because that's what I thought the right thing to do for the town was. And that's how I am. What you see is what you get. And I believe that I do have the ability to run a organized and efficient meeting if I show up on time. And that's what I got. Yeah, thank you. All right, we have nomination of Joe Maselli and a second by himself,
By Brian Copus.
or by Brian Copus, I'm sorry. To have a vote?
Are we in discussion?
I think that,
We've been to discussion?
Unless people have questions they want to ask. Others?
There will be no questions?
okay, there being no questions, let's take a vote. Joseph Maselli as chairman, interim chairman,
Aye.
I cast the vote for Joe.
okay, that's 3. Vote for Adam Stewart. Vote for myself. It's David, Carl, Dan, and myself. Donald, I'm sorry. All right, so that would be 3, 2, 4. All right. And we need a nomination for vice chair. I will nominate Carl Von Dossel.
I'll second that.
I'll nominate Joe Maselli.
Okay. Any second for Joe Maselli as vice chair?
I'll second Joe. I don't know if there was one.
There was not, thank you. All right, now let's take a vote. Carl Von Dossel. 4, that would be Donald, Carl, Adam Stewart, and Dan Moran. And I'll take it as, well, I guess we should.
That's his move.
Okay. All right. Anybody want, we can do a vote for Joe Maselli as vice chair?
Probably should for the record.
Okay.
Is that one abstain?
Okay. All those in favor of Joe Maselli?
I think it's a moot point, isn't it?
It is, but we're doing it for the record.
Got it. Favor.
Okay. Christina and Joseph. 3. All right, now we need the secretary.
I'll nominate Dan Moran.
Donald? I'll second that. Any other nominations?
I'll nominate Joe.
Okay. Christina nominates Joe as secretary. Any seconds?
I'll second.
Okay. I'm giving you time. I understand it's probably a time delay here. I gotta talk to you through satellite.
Not bad.
Oh, it is a landline?
Just looks like a satellite.
Yeah,
Spaceship.
let's start. Okay. I'll have a vote for Dan Moran. All those in favor? We have Donald, Carl, Adam Stewart, and Dan Moran. And for the record, all those in favor of Joe Maselli?
I'm in favor.
Okay. Don, Christina, and Joseph. All right.
Brian.
Brian, sorry. Hey, I ran in here at the last second. Now we'd like to, that being done, congratulations to all. Thank you. For the meeting schedule for 2016, because we have new members, I thought it would be appropriate. I know we've always been on Mondays at 7 o'clock, but I thought I'd open it up in case anybody had an issue that,
Do you have another one? Oh, here we go.
Mondays at 7 o'clock are just really, really not good for them. And if the rest of the board agreed, we could move those dates. I just think it's appropriate to see if anybody has any issues.
The only thing I would suggest is December 26th might not be the best night, so the 19th might work better.
Okay.
I assume these dates are Mondays?
Yes.
Yeah.
The fourth Monday, I think.
I'm good on Monday, then.
Okay, thank you. I'm good on Mondays.
I'm fine.
Fine? Okay.
I make a motion that we adopt the suggested dates, changing December 26th to Monday, December 19th.
Second.
Okay. All those in favor? Aye.
All right.
All right, that's unanimous. Very good. I want to welcome everybody on the board, new members.
I'm assuming this
Former
is,
members.
this is at 7 o'clock.
Yes.
I don't see that.
Day before?
Yeah, it was,
Day of the poll?
yeah.
Right. It's not
For the record, that'll be 7 o'clock. Okay. That's all we have, and then, just to be open on this, I have a vacation plan for December. So, after we ratify this, I'll be asking Carl if he would sit as chair.
Do we have a date for December?
Yeah,
Fourth Monday of the month.
the 20th?
28th.
28th.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's, I'm gonna be gone from the 16th through January 6th. Unless I don't come back from South Korea. They might keep me.
Excuse me, could you
Yes.
check that Monday date? Because I don't believe it's the 19th.
That's next year.
Oh, for the, okay.
2016.
This one?
Okay, that's it for our agenda, and we have to stick to that, unless somebody has anything that relates to that, what we have just taken place. No?
So Adam, I'm sorry, I didn't hear that last comment.
Oh.
Is the meeting is the 19th at 7 o'clock, is that correct?
That is
December 2016.
for December 2016.
Okay, got it, thank you.
Okay,
Make a motion to adjourn?
I'll second that motion. All in favor? Aye. Thank you. Thank you for doing the phone call.
Appreciate it, thanks.
Can we get everybody to get their cell phone numbers and emails? Oh, you did it? Great.
What all the commissioners done, we can put together a list and circulate that.
Okay,
That's what you want
fantastic.
done.
That's what I just asked for. Thank you. All right, thank you. Meeting adjourned.
You're welcome.